Hello and welcome back to Transports Fever Series 2, the Great Lakes, and you join me staring at a very old Class 9000 as it leaves St. Louis with some oil. You can see it's one of those oil tankers. We've got plenty of these running down the lines, but I just feel like they are not making... Oh, look, a purple one. Didn't realize there was a purple one in there. They don't seem to be hauling as much oil as I'd want to. And with the last episode having been... I'll just take you over quickly to this side. Guess I don't really need that. With the last episode having set up this route over here, which is going to be definitely bringing oil into Toronto and Hamilton, we are going to need to have as much oil as we can possibly get running into this place, and I don't think that's going to happen with our current setup. So the goal for this episode is going to be to fix up these oil lines, and not only that, I think we need to improve the stone line and also the coal line. So all the routes that run out of St. Louis and the ones that run along this route here are all going to be improved. So make sure you stay tuned for the next 20 to 25 minutes for that. Okay, so we may as well take a look at this, where is it, that oil train of ours that's about to leave, and let's follow it along. In fact, let's not follow it along, let's actually get the replacement vehicle ready for it. So at the moment the replacement vehicle is exactly what it currently is, which I think we can just absolutely get rid of because we don't need those. We can improve upon this. We can increase the capacity of it, and we can increase the speed of it. So this has a top speed of 60 miles per hour. It's running the Class 9000. You can see that it's got 4,800 bhp, 542 meters the length, and it weighs 1.2 tons. Now it's 1,000 tons plus 214 tons of oil. Now if we have a look at this, it's carrying 178 oil of 516. What we're looking at is a train that could end up very well being 1,600 tons in total. So it could end up being an incredibly heavy train once it's full of oil, maybe even more than 1,600 tons. So we need to ensure that there is something that's going to be able to pull it faster than that, and there is, of course, something that replaces the Class 9000. The Class 9000 has a tractive effort of 96,000 foot-pounds of torque, or pound-feet of torque. Tractive effort, that is. If we go to the big boy has 135,000 and can go faster. So if we were to replace these with the big boys, I think that's going to be pretty impressive. For a similar mass to power to weight ratio, I think we're going to get a very good power setup here. We're also going to get a very good tractive effort setup. So torque to weight ratio is also going to be pretty hefty. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be pretty impressive. Also, I'm guessing we can probably put in some freight wagons that we've been using already for a while. And I don't know whether to use the Illinois Central ones. I don't think the Illinois Central ones are the ones I want to use, so I'm going to use these, I guess. And we want to ensure that we can carry more than 516. If each one of these can carry 18, that means that we need, how many of them? 30? 30 of those should do the trick. That should be more than enough. So let's go ahead and see how many of these we can get. We've got 43 of those. Let's see if we can get 30 of these. Let's do a few different colours, of course, as you'd normally get. We're naturally going to have the deep green ones, and we're going to have... where's that purple one? We're going to have a couple of purple ones sitting in the middle of that. A few grey ones, sure. A few more of these. And then back over to black. And then we'll finish it off with that. 599 of that is what we've got. That is 33 of them. Now, is 33 going to be enough? I said 30 is going to be enough. I didn't actually work it out. What would that be? 18 times 30... 18 times 30, 18 times 33 is going to be 594? 594. We got 516. We'll be able to carry 594. I think that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So we're going to set that up to be replaced immediately. So we're going to go replace now. Not train 50, not just train 53. All of them can be replaced now. There we go. All of those vehicles are going to be replaced, and we are going to come back and follow this vehicle along its final journey in a moment. Even though when we come back to this, since we're again March 9th 1979, that means that we do need to get this running on its route again, which is what we had shown off in the last one. So we're going to set that off on its route. There we go. Where is the stone one? There's the stone one. Now the stone ones seem to run okay. In all honesty, I think I'm going to leave the stone ones as they are for a while. Hopefully they don't slow things down too much. That's my only concern, is that they're going to slow things down a little bit. But there's only 2 of them, and there's 6 of these, so it should be in theory okay. Right. Where is the other train? Here we go. Here's the other trains. Now these ones I think are going to need replacement, but before we replace these, I think we're going to have to make some adjustments on these. These are still running Volvos, right? We're going to have to make some adjustments to ensure that we're getting more coal into this. So we need to get that supply up before we change this. On the other hand, this one still has a decent supply. We just need to ensure that we can get the supply in and out. That's the only thing we need to be wary of. And I think we should be able to get that supply in and out. It's not too busy, everything seems to be running okay. So we're going to see what it's like. We're going to save that right there. And obviously these ones are changing to the Studebakers. Anytime I say Studebaker, I just think that Billy Joel song still. I keep mentioning this. Studebaker Television, Marilyn Monroe, we didn't start the fire. Right, let's follow this along for its last journey. So here we go, following the oil train along, the 40-year-old oil train. This oil train is 40 years old. And there we go. I'm not going to watch what speed it's doing because it doesn't really matter for us. But to replace this train with a train that's going to be able to hopefully handle even more. There's a lot of traffic on the lines. What's up with all the traffic? I have no idea. That's something we're going to have to check when we go back. Why is there so much traffic? Okay. Trying to remember what the screenshot key is. I just forgot for a second because I've just come out of recording X-Plane. I wonder if we'll see one of the new ones. If we see one of the new ones, we're going to have to pause it and then do the 2 next to each other. That's one of the new ones, isn't it? No, it's not. Although it's kind of nice to see things like this. I like seeing this. That's not what I meant to press. Okay. Right. Happily continuing along. Look at it go. Chuffing along. That was so British. That's a very nice train. Very old train, like I said, 40 years. That means it's been running since the year what was it? We're in currently 1979, aren't we? So it's been running since the year 1939. It's a pre-war train, this is. Well, actually, the war had just started. Classy camera angles. Look at that camera angle. That's an awesome camera angle. Got to give it to me for the camera angles. Please give it to me for the camera angles. Thumbs up for the camera angles. I'm going to keep saying that. That's a new one. No, it's not. That's another old one. Are none of them going to actually get replaced? Look at that. That's camera work. That's Steven Spielberg. You know who to call. And now we have to turn around and there's going to be a dinosaur right here. That's a title I might consider playing. Jurassic World Evolution. Maybe if I can get a key of that. This one's for you, George Lucas. There you go. And then who else? Who else do we want? A Ron Howard style shot? Maybe. And then if it was Michael Bay, I'd have to have lots and lots of lens. I'd have to have lots of explosions. If it was J.J. Abrams, I'd have to have lens flare everywhere. But we're still following this train along as it completes its final journey, which it's going to complete again. I mean, don't get me wrong, because obviously we're going back, so it's going to complete it again. But we're not going to follow it when it completes it on the second time, because we're going to probably be following something else. I suppose this train could be classed as a dinosaur. So there we go, there's the dinosaur train. Although we're going to replace it with another dinosaur, replacing it with a big boy. Now I do wonder what speed it's doing. 55 miles per hour, that's not bad. That is not bad for a train like this. It's managing to keep it going. And that's what's really impressive about these. What's the configuration of this? 4246. This is a 462 configuration, I think, or 482. 246. No, 462. Across the bridge we go. There's a good angle on this. Give me a good angle. There's a good angle. That's an even better angle. Fantastic. Is there any train that's going to be leaving? We're not going to actually see a train, I don't think. Oh, we are going to see a train. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. As we track this one along, there is a train about to pop out and maybe come across that bridge. That's going to be an awesome place to take a screenshot if it pans out for us. So in that case, I'm going to do this, make sure that we can get that screenshot. Where are you? You are there. You are there. Come on. There we have it. Could you ask for a better screenshot than that? Stone train there, big boy, everything you could ever ask for. That's the screenshot that's the thumbnail for the episode. Right there. Fantastic. Okay, and now I guess we'll just jump on board this one and see what this one's like. So let's now see how this big 484 can do. How can the 484 big boy handle something like this? That's going to be really, really important for us to see. That's a very big engine. It's already doing 52 miles per hour. That's good. Let's fast forward this, because we've already done the journey. That's a huge engine. 65 miles per hour. Those stone trains may cause us trouble. 71 miles per hour. Alright, so it's already going much faster than... It's now at maximum speed, 80 miles per hour. So it can already reach that 80 mile per hour mark. And then it goes through this section, obviously at the slow speed as per the actual speed limit of the line. But it still manages to pick up even more speed. And then it's going to slow down again. And again. Oh, it didn't slow down for... I thought it was supposed to slow down for that. There's another one. What are you carrying? You're doing 58 miles per hour. But you're still accelerating. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Oh, that's because of this corner. Right, okay. That's fine. This is the 55 mile per hour corner. Okay. So now from here, it's got no problems. It's just that section obviously has issues. Now this is just going to blast straight through as fast as it can. I wonder if the traffic's still here. No, no traffic. How many are you carrying? 148, right. Not you. I want to see how many you pick up. As fast as it can into the station. That's pretty good actually. That's a good speed in and out of that station. Really good speed in and out of that station. And that's going to pick up what? And this is the important part. What does it pick up? 346 is what it picks up. Okay. And how much oil is actually already available? And this is what we're going to check to the end of the episode. So the more it can pick up, it's going to get better for us. 65. Now I'm assuming all of these are constantly full. They are. Okay, and this one is also always got more to give. So maybe if we were to add one extra truck or convert these to Peterbilts. I don't want to convert them to Peterbilts. It's a possibility though. So we've got 173 waiting, and I'm sure a train's about to pop in. That's 200 waiting. It's still not... We need 300 now to make it a... Here comes the train. 300 is going to make it a half load, roughly. And this is clearly not 300. This is 250. So that takes 277 on its merry way. That needs to be upped. So somehow we need to up that. Now how are we going to do that? Watching this still as we go through. That's taking 346. I want to see what that brings back. That's why I've left this up, by the way. 70 so far, 80. I can't see another train coming in yet. So that's a good sign. 120. Ah, we're getting stuck in traffic. Is that what's causing the problem? Is it traffic that causes the problem here? Still don't see a train. Or the train. I see a train. I just don't see the train that I'm after. Or waiting for. And we've got 213, so that's a good sign. Still don't see the train. $265, that's more than we had. And that one's just reached Washington. Here comes the train. Here comes the train. And it's loading up. Only 7 fuel. Interesting. 343 is what's going to be picked up this time. In fact, it'll probably be a bit more than that. 356. There we go. Probably about 370, 380-ish. 369. Okay, 370-ish. Alright, that one's on its way back. Very, very light. And already we've got oil waiting. So I'm going to have to do a bit more experimentation with this, but I'll do that obviously off camera. There's no point you guys just sitting here watching this, and I'll see what needs to be improved to ensure that we get that fuel flow going. Obviously we've now got the trains that are capable of running it, and we're also going to have a look to see what we can improve on the coal line to ensure that we get as much coal as we can, because obviously we are running into trouble with the coal, but I think I know how to improve that. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever Series 2, the Great Lakes. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. If you have any tips, tricks and ideas and people crossing over, what is going on there? If you have any tips and tricks, please do let me know. I'll be happy to take them on board and see what I can do with that. Don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively, massively appreciated. Any amounts will give you access to my Discord server, and $5 or more will give you access to all the Patreon exclusive sections of the Discord server. I think that pretty much makes it all from me. Do I have anything else to say? Oh yeah, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ECGadget, and you can find me on social media, Instagram and Twitter at ECGadgetLP. That is now all from me, and I'll see you guys next time in Transport Fever Series 2, The Great Lakes.